Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in all placements. It is timeless and general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, as I'm doing this, it is election day, so you guys, please get out there and vote if you haven't already. This is very, very important. Go place your vote. Anyway, moving on, I'm going to start with my little think book. See what Dr. Robert Anthony has to say. Get my glasses. Guess I should say it's voting day in the US. Everyone else is just laughing at us. Anyway, if you have a constant need to help other people, notice how you must keep them helpless. Ooh. If you have a constant need to help other people, notice how you must keep them helpless. So this is speaking to kind of a codependent kind of thing, needing to always help so people don't have to learn how to help themselves. As a parent, I can relate to this. um, okay. So yeah, something about, like kind of like letting go and stepping back. There's nothing wrong with giving advice if anybody asks. Of course, unwanted advice is generally not something people enjoy. But yeah, letting people make their own mistakes, their own choices. I can definitely relate to that. I'm going to put a little prosperity dust on the table. Yes, for prosperity. Bring it, bring it. Okay, so let me get a couple of angel cards. Exploration. Oh, almost had it. Come on, camera. There we go. Ooh, looking out. There's a little island out there. Feeling like you want to go explore, possibly. Oh, and this angel is at the helm of a boat, of a ship. Hmm. Acceptance. Come on, camera. You can do it. Work with me here. There we go. So, angel is at a doorway. It says, welcome. Exploring a new place to go. Place where you feel accepted, feel welcome. Uh, Feeling like maybe there's something about accepting the fact that you want to explore. Maybe you felt that you needed to stay put for some reason. And there are lots of great reasons we have for needing to stay put. However, there's something that is inviting you to come to go outside of your comfort zone. And this doesn't have to be physical exploration. This can be an internal journey as well. Learning to accept yourself, part of yourself, learning to accept others. Hmm. To offer help when it is requested, or to help when it is requested, but then not over helping. Anyway, let me keep going. Going with the wisdom of the oracle. Peace in reverse, 23. Poised in reverse, 48. Change in the wind in reverse, number 12. Hmm. Let me look at poised real quick. There's a lot of resistance here. A lot of resistance to exploring some. I feel like this is an inner exploration that is required. That you're just like, no, not interested. You're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. Yeah, because there's something happening here that is outside of your control. And you need to learn more. You need to gather more information, gain more knowledge, more wisdom about something. A part of this has to do with learning to find that peace within yourself despite difficult outer circumstances. Um, yeah, because mm, there's something about a resistance to change. You know you need to, but it's like, I'm kind of getting like tossed around for some reason, like in a dryer, like you're just getting tumbled around. Um, um, and there's a need to find some kind of inner peace to accept that something is out of your control, that there's a need to allow change. Let me go to change in the wind real quick. So let's see what this says. As you endeavor to create no, sorry, wrong one. There are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Both peace in reverse and a change in the wind in reverse speak to some kind of situation that you have no control over. Conditions. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and it is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away, the structures you think you've built your dreams on all will turn out as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. So you are not meant to move forward at this time because there's a lot of pieces just kind of like flowing around. There's a little bit of chaos. This sort of came up in the collective reading I did yesterday. But it's like it's an opportunity to go within, to do some kind of exploration around how you can find your footing, your balance within the chaos, within a situation that you have absolutely no control over. There's a need to release control. And as you know, someone with a fair amount of earth in my chart, I definitely understand the need for control. The people with a lot of earth in their chart tend to want to have their their ducks in a row, be able to see 10 steps ahead, um, have everything laid out, mapped out. I know what I'm doing. I got my lists. Like, um, yeah. And, and so there's something about, so there's this, you're being called to explore your inner realm, your ability to find peace within the chaos, and to accept that the universe is guiding you in a direction that you don't necessarily feel comfortable with. um, and it's sort of like you can go willingly or go kicking and screaming. Either way, you're going to go. However, um, yeah, it's like, and so going willingly essentially means like getting into that place of acceptance, allowing what is not easy. I know. I know. Okay, so it's here. Lioness kitty cat. Good morning, beautiful. I hope you are doing well. I have not had a chance to respond to your videos, but I've watched all of them, and I know someone here who is dealing with her own difficulties, eh, chaos, and handling it quite well, I have to say. Kitty Charisma is her channel, and she is on quite the journey. And anyway, more power to you. You keep it up, you keep going. Don't give up. That's the only caveat here. Everything else everything's, you're getting tumbled in the dryer. Just like the rest of us. But, eventually it'll stop. Eventually you'll come out maybe a little dizzy, maybe a little hot. Yeah. So can't stay long. I'm glad you showed up. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. All right. So what am I doing? I'm gonna go. I want to get Heart's Hidden Secrets. And there's the Broken Key Oracle. Good morning, Rebecca. Conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Commitment, marriage, promises, fidelity. Excuse me. Well, well, well. Okay, so you could be dealing with a romantic situation um, that you feel is out of your control. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who is you're discovering has been kind of a trickster, dishonest, kind of a shyster. Is the word that came to me. Um, but this could speak to really anybody in your life where uh, you feel conflicted because maybe you feel like you made promises to a situation, to people, to a specific person. Um, but there's something in you that is resisting that. Maybe you're feeling like there could be something about not wanting to rock the boat. And so, like, wanting, like, kind of telling white lies um, rather than just owning up to the fact that you need to, like, not do something, not commit to something. This can also be where you have a decision to make, or you have multiple choices, and it's you could be struggling with this because maybe it's one of those things where you want what you want, but then a part of you is like, I know I bet I shouldn't choose that, but I really want to. And you could be kind of in a struggle within yourself about what you want versus what you need, possibly, or what you want versus what you know is not good for you. Um, this can be a part of the choice too, where there's some there's someone here who is, maybe there's something about them that really draws you, but either intuitively or outright, that this is somebody you can't trust. And then you have somebody else who is very very solid. They make promises that they can keep, and are willing to commit, but for some reason you're drawn more to the person um who is this trickster. This can also be, again, like within yourself, like a part of you is like, I want to commit, but then another part of you is like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to make that commitment. Just a lot of like back and forth, wishy-washy energy. I don't know whether this is somebody you're dealing with or this is what's going on with you. It's everyone has a different thing going on. You know your story best, so please apply it as it fits. Um, Regardless, whatever you're dealing with here is there's a sense of chaos. You aren't really sure, you're like shoes in the dryer, or you're just, you're being tumbled around, you're just, there's a lot of like thumping and dizziness and um thumping, I don't know. And it's I feel this dizziness, I feel this chaos, and until this dryer stops, until you're able to get yourself out of this kind of like, or like a spin cycle or something, I don't know. um you're just kind of needing to find your inner peace, like I said. So let's keep going. I want to get some cards from the Wisdom of Avalon. I feel like there's more, these heart hidden secrets, there's something here. I don't know, maybe the other cards will speak to it more. I feel like there's something more I'm missing here. Disruption, number 39, which is interesting because 39 breaks down to a 12. Both poised and a change in the wind break down to a 12 as well, which all break down to a 3. So there's some kind of disruption, getting tumbled around. You've been like kind of idly, floating downstream, and all of a sudden you go over a waterfall. And yeah, and that is so interesting because I almost said it's like, um not just like being tumbled in a dryer, but like, getting caught in some kind of current where you're trying to come up for air, and you can't even breathe because you're just getting tumbled around so much, and there's rocks around, you might be getting bonked, or whatever. There's a major disruption in your life. Wealth, 34. So this disruption card makes me think of the Tower. And the tower is all about destruction for the sake of creation. It's all about a big shakeup, and it typically happens when things need to change. And so it can suck balls, but it's necessary. And at some point, you're going to come out the other side and realize why it happened. Now, this could be regarding your money, yeah, or your wealth in some way, um, regarding your health or your connections or your kind of inner peace. There's a disruption to your wealth. Wealth is can be many things. Um, it can also be, well, let me get one more card. The Grail Knight. Romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. We've got romance again. Okay, so I'm going to read this a couple of ways. There may be a disruption in your, if you are in some kind of romantic connection, there has been a disruption in this because of dealing with some kind of illusion that somebody has been creating. It speaks to this elusive card. This dishonesty. Um, Maybe somebody has been hot and cold with you, and you're kind of like, maybe you just didn't want to see the truth, and it's, so it ends up slapping you in the face. Um, However, this can also be where there's been this huge disruption in your life. But what comes out of it, once you get tumbled in the rapids, you finally come up for air, you finally make it back into the calmer waters. It's like this disruption was meant to happen so that it could, like, kind of like clear the way for wealth and love, romantic love, specifically, if that's what you're looking for, to come in. Or if you are already in a connection, to it kind of helps to strengthen that bond. Seeking the sacred. And this is number 6. Okay. So, and this could have already happened as well. Keep in mind, everyone's on a different timeline. So this could be in the past, or what you're going through right now, or what's coming up. Okay. Um, I want to get some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. Creativity, the Empress. Excellent. Always like to see the Empress. Ooh, Jules, we are love alchemy. Sorry. We are love alchemy. Hello, Jules. Thank you for being here. Um, okay, so we have the Empress here. This is Taurus and Libra, and for me as a reader, sometimes Virgo. Beyond illusion. This is Judgment in other decks, which is Scorpionic energy, also Libra sometimes. Beyond illusion, which is interesting because Grail Knight says illusion. So getting beyond illusion, seeing things for what they are. There's some kind of transformation within yourself and how you perceive things. Maybe your intuition is really being strengthened, because here we see the Empress reaching for the moon, touching the moon. And to me, the moon represents intuition, emotion. Our intuition is directly tied to our emotions. And there's some kind of, that butterfly there, huge transformation that's happening within you. This is kind of it's the after effects of this disruption that you have had to deal with or are currently dealing with. And then we have completion, which is the world card, which is fixed signs. So we have Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. So we have three major arcana here. Um, Again, we have another. Okay, so we have a lot of threes on the table now because the Empress is three, completion is 21, which breaks down to a three. Then we have these, change in the wind and poise, which is a three. And then what was it? Disruption also. Yeah, 39 breaks down to a three. So three is an important number. um, But I love this. I love this so much because here you are, you're just getting into your creativity. You're like, you getting into this Empress energy, which is all about just being really like happy and confident and comfortable in your own energy. The Empress has been through the cycle. She has been through the wash and dryer cycle. She has come out and survived and is stronger for it and knows her worth because of it. By the way, I'm saying her because it's an empress, but this can be anybody. It's just energy. Um, and so through there's a glow up happening here. The empress is the ultimate glow up energy, and this is a part of this transformation. On being able to see beyond whatever you've been dealing with, and so it's like through this transformation, you're getting that final puzzle piece. You're finally coming to some kind of completion around whatever you were meant to learn from all of this chaos and disruption. um it makes me think of that saying, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, which I know is incredibly aggravating when you're going through it because you're just like, F you, like, this sucks. And it is happening to me. What are you talking about? But it's like, no, it is in our greatest times of pain and adversity that we often have the most growth. And then this face is so calm and serene, and it's like, oh, like finally, just feeling like I finally got it. I finally, all the pieces are coming together. I get it now. I'm ready. I'm now ready to move on. This here, you weren't or aren't ready because you still have more pieces to the puzzle that you need to find, that you need to get into place because of this transformation, because of this exploration that you are meant to do. And this could be a physical exploration that helps with the internal exploration as well. um, Coming to a place of acceptance, and this is not easy, but it's something that it's going to happen eventually. And so, like I said before, you can go willingly or you can go kicking and screaming. But regardless, there's huge change here that you are meant to go through. So I want to get, right? Yeah, Queen of the Moon Oracle. Self reflection. See, there it is, number 17. Mhm. The masculine, 42. So we have the divine feminine and the masculine. I'll call this the divine masculine on the table. So there's something about your feminine and masculine needing to be brought into balance. We all have feminine and masculine within us. The feminine is all about being receptive and nurturing, and and really tapped, kind of tuned in and tapped into the intuition. The masculine is all about action. It's using your willpower, having that laser focus to get things done. And, you know, ideally, we have these two parts in balance so that we know when to take action, we know when to hang back and let things happen. And that's a part of this chaos that you've been through or are going through is I think, let me get one more. I'm kind of feeling like you've been more in the masculine energy of like, let's just get it done. And it's like the universe is like, hang on. You've got more to learn. Yeah, see, realization. And we have a three again. Three is a number of, I want to say it's creation, it's creativity. Yep, see, with the Empress. It is hang on, growth, activation, yeah, groups, initial achievement of goals. So this is a three is a, is a very powerful number for you. And then let's see, and then 42 we have six, and six is somewhere else too. Six, yeah, the Grail Knight is six. Romance. So there may be a divine masculine coming into your life, somebody who is very much in their own masculine energy. Again, gender doesn't matter here. Um, Someone who is seeking the sacred. Um, uh, but but regardless, I feel like you could also be having a realization around somebody who is very in their masculine energy, and that you are seeing you through some kind of self-reflection that you're going through or have gone through. And we have the feminine energy here. It's like realizing the type of masculine you want to have in your life to balance out that feminine energy. And this huge realization of like, oh, I like it's so obvious. This keyhole is huge, and this person is stepping through, just kind of standing there and like contemplating, like there's a whole new terrain. There's sun, versus night, there's day. And again, that's kind of, the feminine is more the night, the masculine is more in the day, moon, sun, that kind of thing. Waxing crescent, lunar god, waning gibbous. So anyway, I feel like this is a part of why you've had to go through all this craziness in your life, because you are being, for those of you who are single and looking for love, you had to go through the yucky stuff in order for you to be able to see very clearly what's good for you, because and that had to happen through learning what's not good for you. So where are we at? Oh my god. I want to pull so much more cards, and we're already at 33 minutes. Jeez. um I'm gonna go with the Oracle of, or sorry, the Magic of You Oracle. I need to start doing extendeds. I need to find a way to make time to do readings and then do extendeds, because like I feel like this reading could just, this is a rabbit hole for sure. There's a lot going on here. Samadhi, perfect acceptance. 29. We have acceptance again. Perfect acceptance. Yes. This is This is all part of the journey, is you coming to a place where you can accept yourself in all of your awesome human imperfection, but also, yeah, and accepting, that things happen in life. And rather than resisting it and fighting it, just like, all right, here we go. I still know myself. I have my inner peace to fall back on. Oblivion, open your arms. Number 20. Yeah, it's time. And then she's got flowers taped to her back, which makes me think of like, and it's interesting too, because it's kind of like wings. It's like, it speaks to me of this peace card, where it's like, well, if you feel like you're having trouble finding the peace, finding the beauty, fabricating it in some way is still going to work. um I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's like somehow in a way it's kind of like fake it till you make it. And you're like, well, I'm going to have the beauty around me that's going to be there to remind me, even if I haven't. Yeah, this is a part of your inner peace, is like putting that beauty on you, around you, within you, something that you will always be there in your peripheral vision as a reminder that you can always turn and look and like, oh yeah, there's still growth, there's still beauty, there's still this blossoming. Tangibility, make your dreams real. 32, which breaks down to a 5, so does peace. This is basically is saying like you have it within you to find your peace. Make your dreams real. Starts with finding that happy place, that inner peace, that you know that everything's going to work out. It's going to work out because it always works out. It doesn't always work out the way you hope or expect or plan, but it always works out because there's a divine hand in all this. Okay. Let me finish with a rune card. I think too. Okay, so I started this reading with that quote about helping, constantly needing to help, keeps another person helpless. So there may be something here around you staying in a relationship for a time, for however long, in the past or present, whatever, and because you were hoping that you could help someone to wake up to what you saw was actually really good, and you felt like they couldn't see it, and if, or maybe you just felt like if you stuck it out long enough, again, like it could be a friend or romantic somehow, but like feeling like if I just prove my loyalty, if I just keep showing up, if I just keep helping some way, they're gonna appreciate me, and you know eventually come to understand how awesome I am. And it's like there's something here around you needing to let go of the reins, back up, just let somebody figure out their own stuff, because you have a different journey that you are on, and maybe you two will be coming back together, and maybe you are meant to move on, and who knows what will happen. um yeah, there's a need to release, the need, the hope, the yearning, the desire, even that desperation of needing something to work out in a certain way, particularly with somebody else. Okay, so we've got urus. Uh-huh. Yep. This is building up your strength, knowing your own power, um, really caring for yourself in a way that is good for you. Let me find it. These pages are not numbered. Oh, second one. That's convenient. A symbol of brute strength and power, the wild ox of ancient times was both revered and feared because it was wild. This rune is a symbol of physical power, vitality, and good health. It can also suggest great emotional courage. If you're going through difficult times, you must find the creativity. Whoa, yeah, the creativity inside yourself to pull through. And and that speaks to this inner peace. You have great power within and you need to unleash that power. When you do, there is no stopping you. That is a part of this transformation beyond illusion, seeing how powerful you actually are. This is also a rune about the need to take a risk and not to fear change. But conversely, it may also be urging caution. Energy that is misdirected can do great harm to both yourself and others, just like I was saying with that quote in the beginning. So ensure that your words and actions do not wound or result in chaos, but rather in healing and peace. So don't let yourself become the chaos that is happening around you. Hold your own, take the higher road, higher ground, um, and know that this is a part of your strength. This is a part of the power that you are amassing, that you are, and wealth. The wealth is a part of that. Um, you are, this is saying to stay in your own lane, do the self exploration, and everything, all the pieces will fall into place, and you're going to have some kind of huge realization about who you are, what you want. What you want is changing at a very deep level, and at some point you're going to come, after you go through this completion, you're going to be ready for a new beginning, ready to head out, to try something new, because you finally have all the pieces of the puzzle. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.